Hi everyone, welcome to the first online meditation session this year. So hopefully you are prepared enough to receive some grace today. As this meditation designed for all of you to be able to participate from all over the world, and you can participate from your home where you are. A lot of people ask me, how they can connect fully inside, how they can make a constant connection with their spiritual guide or master inside. And they said nowadays in their lifestyle, there's a lot of suffering, there's a lot of distraction that it make them forget about master, and it make them face a lot of suffering, being suffering, physical suffering, emotional suffering, or even mental suffering. And they said to me, they understand that the permanent solution of their happiness is to raise above all this. But a lot of them feel so powerless. They cannot bring themselves to raise all of these problems, like physical problems, emotional problems, or mental problem, which is now become like the norm, which is become like a normal event in our life right now. And then people who've been put on the path by perfect living master, they even doubt, is this the path for me? Is this teaching work for me? If the master is the real master or not, right? Because they have this busy mind, and then they start to validate the path or even have doubt to the master. But the fault line within us, that we might not put our effort enough to know what it's like to practice seriously on this part of Surat Shabad meditation, or so-called light and sound meditation. This is an art where we can listen to our ultimate self, which is the soul. But instead of making connection with the soul, we put most of our attention to our mind. Listen to the ego self. And that ego self also pull us away from our true self, which is the soul. So I always here to inspire all of you to make a leap of faith, to trust in the inner master and make a proper connection with him or her. Because it's like I said to my friends today, I heard from Ishwaji teaching about people have a lot of doubt on this part, because they think this part of Surat Shabad yoga cannot fix their suffering. They still very much suffer after initiation, after receive the grace from their master. And why? And master say it's like somebody give you a medicine, but you don't eat that medicine for yourself. You just store it and keep it away and hope that one day you will be cured from this disease of suffering. This not gonna work. So unless you follow master instruction and go inside, experience the truth for yourself, you will never be out of this cycle of suffering, also called loop of suffering. Okay? So today, I will guide you how to go inside and make contact with the divine being which sit inside us at all time. how that we can raise above our physical body, our senses, and our mind to make a connection with our soul. Okay? But before that, I have a question. Do you want me to guide this session using my mind or using my soul? Okay, let's hear about that, please.
None.
None? Okay. Anybody else?
So,
The soul, okay. Anybody else? One or two more?
Maybe both.
Both? Okay. Yeah, you guys are all clever. Okay. Helen?
yeah, so please, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So, please.
Okay. Thank you. Right. I tell you why, right? No matter what I do in this session, I will just using my mind to guide all of you. Because it's through my character and through my mind. Translate from my soul and speak it out. Because the true meditation using the soul guide another soul. There's no speech involved. There's no human language that we can speak. We use the language of love, to connect. So I always feel that what is necessity of this online meditation if I end up the whole session talking to you? Will you really tap into yourself, which is the soul inside, by using the tendency of your mind to follow this? Right? But some of you are very clever saying that, oh, you have to use both. Yes, that's the correct answer. Okay? So we shall begin. Okay? So please forgive my mind and my character. Sometimes I'm not speak that clear English because it's not my first language. Okay? And then we will try to connect with our soul inside. So before we reach our soul level, before we be able to raise above our mind, we have to use effort. The effortless come from the effortless come from after, when you be able to reach yourself, which is the soul inside. Okay, so please close your eyes and follow the instruction. Firstly, you can breathe in and out. For 3 to 5 times. And sit straight. Try to withdraw your attention to the wisdom eye center. Which locate on your forehead, but in the middle of your head, on the level of your forehead, slightly above your eyebrow. Your attention should be withdrawn from your legs, your arms, your torso upward, and try to not lower down your attention more than the physical eye level. If you can imagine yourself look inside and up, that would help. Try to find a comfortable place in the middle of your head. Place most of your attention there. Now, your body might try to fight back. It will create aches or pain, or outside distractions. Just like sometimes you want to meditate, suddenly the neighbor make a big bang around your house where you live, or your pets, your family member require your attention. Just tell your mind that you will deal with that later. Let you have a precious moment to make connection with your soul. If you've been initiated with a perfect living master, you can start to recite the holy mantra given to you at the time of initiation. And if you not get initiated yet, then you can use the mantra Sat Nam. You repeat this and place your attention at your wisdom eye. Try to avoid all of the distractions of your senses, your physical pain or agitation. Don't give it attention. And if any thought come from your mind, just ask that thought to recite the mantra with you. You can use the word Sat Nam, which means true name or true Lord or true self. Or you can use the 5 holy names. Try to collect the attention at best to be at the wisdom eye center. If you do this correctly and properly, you will start to feel the flow of love. It can come very subtle. It's like sensation where you feel warmness of sunshine upon you. And if you can feel stronger, it's like somebody embrace you or hug you with love. Or if all of those that I mentioned not happen to you, then you can imagine your spiritual guide, your spiritual master, relive the experience that you have with him or her. This is important ingredient that can make you jump inside or getting pulled inside. For those who not yet get initiation, if you have an experience with your spiritual guide or master, you can use the same way. And for those who not have any experience with a living master yet, you can imagine your most sacred person or most beloved person, his face or her face, and use that as the inner guide today. Okay? Continue to recite the mantra and withdraw your attention at best at the Wisdom Eye Center. Ignore your senses, your aches and pain of the body, and also your mind. Let the Shakti mind join the mantra. This process is the first enlightenment that you can tap into inside, which is the enlightenment of the soul. So this is very, very important first step that you have to master it. You have to perfect it over the time. For some people, if you have very busy mind, a lot of emotional issue or physical issue, it might be hard to feel the love, the pulling of love inside. But please be aware that sometimes the pulling comes in very subtle way. Sometimes it just comes as a relief moment from your suffering. That's also the pulling. Sometimes it comes as sensation in your wisdom eye center, like a slight vibration. It's also good. Sometimes it comes as you see some glimpse of light. Because our soul is very bright. And sometimes you would see the face of your beloved come nearer to you and merge with you at the Wisdom Eye Center. Whatever might be, all of you shall have direct experience today. And don't be too hard on yourself. Try your best. And don't fixate on the result of today's meditation. Okay? I will leave you here for around 3 minutes for you to take note, to observe when the pulling of love comes from your own direct experience. Okay? So, you will feel right now, most of you will feel that you enter the samadhi state, or you will be able somehow focus inside more than outside. This is a good start. Okay? At first, you will feel that the peaceful vibration of this love and bliss and joy come at your wisdom eye center inside your head. Some might feel that you have been pulled out of your physical body, out of the heaviness of your physical body, of your busy mind, and also senses. That is the first indication when you be able to truly withdraw by the pull of your true self inside. But if you stay in this awareness as at the Wisdom Eye Center for slightly longer time, you will feel that this power spread throughout all of your chakras. You will see like a pillar of light inside yourself, from your head to your lower chakra, which connect to where you sit right now. So this is very important during meditation, that you have to sit with your back and neck in straight line. The reason I mention this today, because when we try to meditate using these three bodies that we have, which is physical body, sensory body, and mental body, we have to meditate using the framework of this body to observe. We're not actually going anywhere or float up in the sky. Okay. The true meditation will make you grounded and empowered. Observe all the sensation that spread within your three bodies. And you feel that the vibration within your physical body will be the first one who raise up. You feel lighter. You feel less ache and pain. Some of you would not feel your legs or arms. Some of you would just feel only your torso and your head. Or some of you only feel that you observe within your head. Is also good. Okay? I want all of you to now observe the sensation within your body right now. What it's doing. How this meditation that you try to connect with your soul, which is your true self, with the grace of a living master helping you. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel happier? Do you feel more love? Okay? Observe for 2 minutes. If you feel any heavy sensation in any part of yourself, continue to recite the holy name. Continue to contemplate on Master Love, on his face, her face. Then observe if that heavy sensation going away, or if move to different part of yourself. Observe if you think more of your beloved. Do you feel more joy Do you feel more happy, love, or blissful? Remember, the true path that you should walk is experiential path. That path should offer you direct experience. If you can see the light within yourself, observe. If you see brighter and brighter light inside, what color they are, how bright they are. Okay. Observe from your wisdom eye center with your inner spiritual guide always. At this state, your mind will start to fight back. When you become more and more enlightened inside, meaning the light inside you become brighter and brighter because you're empowering from your soul. You empower yourself from your soul. The mind will try to fight back. It might create some kind of false image or a fake master to come and pull your attention away from wisdom eye center, or create like a door or a portal for you to get inside. Remember, protect yourself by recite the mantra. You can recite Satnam, as this also give you protection in this meditation session. Or you can recite the 5 holy names. Don't follow anything. Stay at the center. There's no up, down, right or left. Okay? Stay in the middle. Taste every image out, every thought out. Because the mind will always try to fight back when it feels that it loses control. Sometimes your mind will be so strong that you feel that you sit in the middle of a tornado, a storm. Just observe. Nothing can harm you in meditation that you do with your inner master or inner guide. Nothing can touch you if you don't give them attention. Be confident in your master. Have a big smile in this fight, because it's only a matter of time. Then you will win. If you can remain calm and stay in the middle. Sometime in this storm of your mind, you will also forget the holy mantra. You can forget to recite the mantra. Then you can remember your master, your inner spiritual guide. Once you can remember him fully, then you will feel that this storm from your mind start to calm down. Then you will feel that you feel lighter. You feel that you have shifted your vibration. Be strong. Stay at the center and observe. This is the part where every cell on your body will adjust to the vibration of your soul. All of the karmic burden, like pain or emotions or toxic thought, will just be washed away. Let the process complete. On your own, you can use the same technique, but this time you can cover your eyes and ears so you can observe better how the change takes place inside yourself. And at this state, some of you might start to hear inner sound. Sometimes very subtle, sometimes very loud. It just depends on the cleansing that you need on that day. If the sound is very loud, it means you need a lot of cleansing. If the sound is very soft and subtle and gentle, it means you don't need much. of cleansing on that day. This is the technique that you can raise above your own suffering. Using the tool of love, grace from Master, and be at the Wisdom Eye Center. If you can do this every day, you will raise above all of your sufferings. Because you will live your life as a soul who go through this human experience. Okay. Breathe in and out. Give yourself a lot of love. Give every part of yourself love, joy, and happiness. Try to bring your attention back to the physical. You can start to rub your arms, your legs, or your face. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. Okay, so I welcome to the Q&A session. Hopefully you enjoy this simple meditation guide that I give to all of you today. And please try your best to do meditation every day. Because we still have this body, this mind, these senses, we still live a human life. So every day we create some small suffering upon ourselves here and there. And when we collect enough of the suffering, then it manifests into disease within our physical body. Okay. Hi, Place, right? I don't know if it's your real name.
Yeah, it's a shorter version of my name. Hello, Naiji. Hello, everyone. I have a question about the desires. So there are some desires that are, for example, more like ego-centered. On an example, like traveling the world and still being on the path, but enjoying life by certain activities of, for example, traveling the world, and desires that are less egocentric, like, for example, social service, which is also a desire, but it's more sort of like less. It's not egocentric. However, it still gives some level of satisfaction. How do we, and also some recommendations of past masters from the books. So the master of the great master suggested quite strict living, and also great master also mentioned it. So the satsangi should work, do the work, whatever they do, whatever their duties are, and after duties are performed, focus on satsang and meditation and go early to sleep. So, for example, finish work at 4 and at 6 o'clock close the day and focus on satsang and meditation, go to sleep at 9 and wake up early in the morning, meditate, which is quite sort of like strict in terms of it doesn't feel like following desires, there's a place for it. What's the take on it?
Yeah, I understand that this modern lifestyle, right, requiring a lot of responsibility and attention, and human now raise very high standard of achievement. You know, it's feel, with the social media, we feel as if we have to become somebody. We have to become successful or famous or have a lot of followers or let other people know what we are up to, right? So it's very egocentric, like you said. Even you, on one hand, you want to progress on the spiritual path, but circumstances all around you, expectation from your family, expectation from society not allow you to do that. So what to do, right? That's why on every age, right, God always send a living master or a living saint to become our friend. So by follow their example that they can live a modern life just like us, but at the same time, they have ultimate enlightenment. They have constant connection with God, with the Father. How this even possible, right? But if we look into their life, it's about purity. They put purity on their spiritual practice first and the world later. Like Jesus said, right? Seek ye first the kingdom of God, then anything else shall be given unto thee, right? So it means that we have to set, even among this life, with very high expectation, you should put spirituality as priority number one. Okay? We always have time to meditate. We always have time to listen to Master Discord or even read like a one page of spiritual book to keep ourselves inspired, to keep ourselves in the connection of our soul and not losing our way in this merry-go-round, also called cycle of samsara or cycle of endless suffering. So it's like we all know the way out, but it is so hard because before we get there, we have to complete millions of tasks of human life, right? So it's about inside, Let's say I have people that work hard for their family, when they come on this path, a lot of them don't have perfect circumstances in their family to meditate, to even follow a spiritual path. A lot of them still have young children, have wife, have responsibility, have 9-to-5 job. But what they do is that they said to me, Sister Nay, you told us to meditate, so I will try my best, right? So they will wake up slightly early, maybe half an hour early, to do meditation before they have to get up to take care of their family. Okay? And in the morning, maybe they can have a short breakfast. They put like 1 or 2 minutes of Master Discord, or even read some paragraph on a spiritual book to get inspired all day. And in the evening again, when those people come back from work, they put on a spiritual Discord to remind themselves again. And somebody also tell me like, yeah, they might sometimes just think of million things, but they said, okay, I should just maybe 1 minute look at Master face on the video. I feel this can help me to remember my goal, to remember my soul. Okay? And after that, in the evening, after they take care of the family responsibility, put their children to sleep, Then at that time, they try to meditate again. But this is gonna be difficult because they will be very tired. So I said, yeah, don't beat yourself up. Try to have a peaceful meditation for 10 or 15 minutes, then lie down. You will find that the whole night you will connect with your soul. And sometimes you will see Master come and have conversation with you in your dream, or tell you something that you need in order to progress on the spiritual path. Okay? So, spirituality is like a lifestyle. Okay? You adjust your lifestyle, you set your goal, and you make this spirituality as priority number one. So it's possible. For me, myself, in the beginning, it's very difficult to convince my mind to leave this constant remembrance of the Master or this spiritual path. What I do is this. When my mind is very busy, I just put on spiritual Discord. If I cannot meditate, at least I see Master on the video. At least I listen to some teaching to inspire, to keep my thought connect, with my soul, to keep the purpose, of my human existence clear. And Master always say that we should not be burdened of the society. We should not be burdened of our family. Yes, we have to try very hard work. We have to work. We have to earn our own money. We have to be a good member of the society. And you will see that when you progress more and more on the spiritual path, your life will also be taken care of. Suddenly you get promoted. Suddenly, you can work less with more money. Or suddenly a lot of help just come. So then you will realize that, what Master say is true. What Jesus say is true. That seek the kingdom of God first, and everything else will be given to us. It is very true. Okay? So I feel, by saying this, my experience should inspire all of you to live a good human life. But at the same time, set very high goal of your spiritual achievement inside. And I'm here to help all of you to achieve that goal. Because I have walked this path, and I'm truly grateful that Master saved somebody like me. So by the character like me can do that, I feel all of you can do the same.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kasim, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us here in this planet Earth. I'm so grateful. And whenever I connect to you through the internet, you're like, yeah, behind the door. You're like, we're in the same environment. It gives me joy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, my question is this. Now that the master is working through you, so how can we set expectation for, how can I set expectation for my own spiritual growth where I'm far away and looking for every opportunity to just get hold of you one day and get initiation? So how can I set a goal of something that I don't know how to even get about it?
Okay. Well, if it's meant to be for you, if it's divine will for you to get initiation, then you will. Okay. If it's divine will for you to go back in this lifetime by Master Grace, then that will also happen for you. But right now, what you can do is that, like I said, try to live spiritual lifestyle, to try to lead a spiritual lifestyle. Try to put the spirituality as the priority number one in your life. And take care of your physical body, your senses, and then your mind. Because this is very important tools for you to connect with your soul, for you to recognize your soul. Okay? Why? Because in our true home, we cannot hold hand with master, because over there we are one and the same. But God is great, right? He have a lot of mercy on us. So he made this creation, this physical creation, for you to be together with your master, your ultimate beloved. So when we recognize that, human experience is also very precious, because it allows us to meet God in person. Just like Master came to see me in person in a human body. And I'm fortunate enough that he allowed me to see himself as God, as somebody that come to take me home. So from that, I'm grateful. And Master made me understand that this human existence is also very important. Because I heard a lot of people, even satsangi, even initiate, sometimes they tell me that they want to commit suicide. And I said, what for? You know where you want to escape to? Because there's no escape unless you value this human existence. You take care of this body at best. This will become a temple where you can meet God inside. This is the only chance that we can see God. This is the only chance that we can get liberation from this endless cycle of birth and rebirth or suffering. So we should value our human existence more and live a perfect human life as a human being, not as human animal, but human being. But I'm confident that you can do, Kasim. So that's why you're still here, even after cut off from the internet and the other access, right? You still try your best to be here.
Yeah.
So your sincerity of seeking the truth out, and the truth will come to you. Okay?
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And the other thing just want to ask for the Master Grace on my head. I've sent you my picture of a swelling in my neck. I just keep asking for the grace. And gradually, I think I can see the grace of the Master perfecting the healing there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do you feel pain right now?
No, I'm not feeling pain. No.
See, that's great at work. Something happened
Yeah.
to you, but you don't feel it. So yeah, don't worry, you're being taken care of. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Love you so much, Sister Nee. Thank
Love
you.
you too. Okay. Anybody else? Asim. Hi.
Hi, Sister Nay.
Hi.
Good morning. Yeah. So, my question is about the attachment. Like, how important is it to get not involved? Like, knowing that it could be a hindrance later on. You know, when you get so much attached to the person you're getting involved with, and then letting go, like at certain phase of life. Um, like how do we deal? How do we focus on it? Like how should I meet a person knowing that I have to let them go if I have to, like later on in my life? But I get so attached, like meeting them, and then getting involved, and like after certain years, then you have to let go.
Okay.
How do I do? Yeah, how do I put my for thinking about it?
Okay. So, life is like this, right? Sometimes people who come to us, they come to pay off the previous karma. We have some karma with them and we have to deal with them for a certain time and they're going away. And some of those who come into our life for us to make decision, and then we create new karma with that person. It's very important that we have wisdom to deal with a case like this. Either this person come that we need to pay the old karma, or this person come into our life so that we will create new karma with this person. The only way that you can know is you have conscious awareness at all time and you observe from the wisdom eye center. When you do a lot of meditation, you will receive a lot of hint, okay? A lot of coincidences that master tell you what is good for you and what is not good for you. You have to learn to pick up that sign, okay? Because we cannot know if anyone come in our life. Is this payoff of an old karma, or this is to create a new karma? So you have to take responsible in the future. You don't actually know. But one thing that Ishwapuriji give very clear guideline is that anything that come to you and you just react to it is part of the old karma. And anything that come that you have to make decision, you have to take a strong action, that's the new karma. If anything involving your thought, you have to think very hard about it, then that's new karma. Okay, so this is very clear guideline that you can follow. Okay, and if you're not sure, again, ask your friend, the friend that have wisdom, the friend that they do all the time meditation or very much connect with their soul, then that one can also give you some hint, okay, some guidance for you as well. And don't try to run away from your human experience. You have to face it, okay? Like Ishwaji said, all the problems come. We have to greet it, meet it, right? And then master beat it for us. Okay, don't run away, because if you run away, then it will have to come back in a bigger way for you to resolve that problem. We are on the spiritual path. We have to be like a spiritual warrior, that we face everything with our master. Okay, don't run away. Have a lot of courage inside yourself, because you have backup. Because you have backup as your master, so nothing bad can truly happen to you if you not allow yourself to be in that space.
Okay, and also I wanted to ask you, the intuition. How do we listen to the heart? I heard like we have to listen to the heart rather than the mind. So how does it work? Like how do we?
It's intuition and thought. In the beginning, is very similar, because we not used to train ourselves to listen to our soul, but we listen to our mind a lot. Okay, So when you pick up, right, is this my thought or this is intuition? Use one technique. Okay, if there's love, compassion, and mercy in that thought, in that suggestion, and it take no time for you to just understand and take action, so that intuition. If anything will create separation, okay, that suggestion creates separation, hatred, or even pull you away from your master or from your soul, that's from your mind. Very easy. Okay, but like I said, do a lot of meditation so you have the inner strength, and then you very in tune to your soul, and at that point you will have no more question, because you just live the experience of being the soul who go through this human life. Okay,
Okay. Thank you, Sister Nay. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Stephanie, hello, are you there, Stephanie?
Oh, now I see it. Thank you. I didn't have my microphone on.
Okay.
Good morning. Thank
Hi.
you for having this session with us in this new year. Thank you so much. We're so blessed. And there was two things I wanted to maybe ask or mention. And one was, I just see this power of appreciation that Kasim really expresses beautifully. That just to have all this gratitude for all the little miracles we experience every day. And also I had a lesson this week that I finally hopefully got, is to have gratitude for the ups and the downs. And that actually helps so much when you're not feeling well, to still say thank you, Master. And it's a very powerful tool. And the other thing I was going to mention was the first person who asked the question about the desire to travel. I wanted to share also, I had this desire in my life, this huge desire. I felt like this was the only desire I had left in this life. And but I kept suppressing it. I should just focus on the spiritual path, and that's not an important desire. And so it kept going on for years. And then finally, Master answered that desire, and I got to experience it. And so what, maybe it's a question too, what sometimes could happen is, it's like we have one more thing left to experience in this physical body, in this maybe last incarnation. So we can say, I have experienced it all. I can really go home now. Thank you, Master. So I'm just wondering if that could be the case for the desire to travel, for this person. So I think that's all I wanted to say. And thank you so much for being here for us and giving us this grace and gift of love.
Yeah,
and lots of love to you.
love you too. Yeah, for the desire to travel, right? It's also good, If, like I said, if anywhere you go, whatever you do, you still put master or spiritual part as priority number one. Because, a lot of us will have tendency to travel. Because why, right? Because sometimes we feel unsatisfied within ourselves or with the environment that we live in. So we want to get away and feel that by getting away from the hard environment, this pleasure, we will feel lighter. So that's come the concept of traveling. Just like Ishwarji, right? He traveled around the world multiple times. Okay? There's nothing wrong with traveling. But what he did is that he traveled with great master. Remember? Even he visited a most beautiful Hawaiian island, right? He still see Grandmaster in his car. He still see Grandmaster why he enjoy his vacation in Hawaii, right? So that is very good. As long as you go everywhere and you remember to give gratitude, give thanks to Master, and never forget Master even in your happiness, then it just to show that you have built a very strong foundation inside, that you can feel Master at all time, even in the up moment or even in the down moment. You always remember Master, and Master surely will come to pick you up at the time of death. If you be able to do that, remind yourself and give gratitude to Master at all time. But my suggestion is that the best traveling is to travel inside. In this world, there's a lot of limitation, right? Because right now, if we want to travel anywhere, we have to pay. And not every of us have a lot of money to spend or to travel. The best travel is to travel inside with the Master. You can have a peek, okay, for example, oh, Master, I want to know what it's like to be in Himalaya. And then when you meditate, you can go to Himalaya with Master. Or you ask Master, oh, Master, what it feels like to be in Paris? Okay? Master can, travel with you to Paris as well, inside. And the most wonderful is that we travel out of this world to see planet, to see galaxy, to see our alien friends, okay, with the Master. We can also do that because our Master is the owner of this universe. He can do anything. Let's explore about traveling inside as well, as much as you have desire to travel outside, okay? You can do anything as long as you always remember Master. Always remember that this human experience, human life, given to you to find your own true self and not set priority for other purpose, okay? So we never lose our way. Just try to travel inside, and let me know where you go. What did you do with your Master? Okay. And anybody else? Hi, Rohit. Hi. You have to open your microphone.
Hello, sister. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, very good. Yeah. So, I have one question. In terms of so understanding wise, I just wanted to have a question in terms of what do you do when you open the eyes?
What do you mean?
What
do
do
I
you mean?
do?
With open eyes, how do we do the meditation?
Well, you have to do meditation enough when there's no difference between inside and outside, and you always aware that your awareness is at the wisdom eye center at all time. Okay? And you raise vibration, your vibration enough to match your soul, which is the energy of love, the vibration of love, compassion, and mercy. When you be able to do that, there's no difference between the outer experience and the inner experience. So at that time, you can explore the world from the eye center, observe with Master everything. Right? For example, before this, when you look at the sun or the moon, it's just like, okay, a physical item in the sky, right? But when you raise your vibration to match the soul, which is love and bliss and joy, mercy and compassion, you will see the outer moon and the outer sun the same as the inner moon or inner sun as well. And you will see like, hang on, why I see my master in the sun? Why I see my master the same energy from the moon as well, and the moon start to smile back at me, and the sun start to shine brighter when I just look at it, with the sense of appreciation. Oh, why? Oh, that must be that master is outside as much as he is inside me as well. If you can do that, okay, have 24/7 gratitude, appreciation from your heart, from your spiritual core, truly, then you can explore this with master, okay? I know that it can be hard for people to recognize that outside experience is also the reflection of our perception inside as well. But if you be able to explore that with your spiritual guide, with your master, of course, this experience will make you understand that outside is just a projection. This creation come from me. Then you will also understand that all ups and downs, suffering or happiness is also come from the state of yourself inside. Okay. In the beginning of the spiritual practice, right? When I start to practice, when something went wrong or somebody against me outside, right? I will feel like, they are wrong 100% because I'm good and they are bad, okay? But when I meditate more, then I have a little bit wisdom from inside. I feel, okay, let's share responsibility half. Yeah, they're wrong 50% and I'm wrong 50%. Okay, that's how you know you progress. But ultimately, when something went wrong outside, somebody come and criticize you, and when the wisdom fully open inside you, you will feel like, oh no, this is 100% my fault. Because I'm not good enough, I'm still project this bad experience, outside myself. So that person, it is also another me to tell me off. He come to correct me. So I am 100% at fault. And when you be able to recognize that 100% everything outside is your own doing, then inside and outside, inner experience and outer experience is the same. Because at that time, we will see everything from our soul point of view, or from our godliness, the God that sits inside us point of view. Then we will not feel anger, jealous, or lustful toward anyone. We will feel that, I have to practice more. Whatever go wrong in your life, you will feel that, it's me, that I'm not good enough. I have to practice more. I have to sincerely pray to my master, so that my ego not come at play in this, in my own reality, right? So that the complete surrendering that we can do by what? By being at observer role at all time. And naturally, you will feel that you can measure your progress. Like I said, very easy. If you still think that other doing wrong to you, then you're not good on your spiritual part. You are a lousy practitioner. But if anyone come and challenge your ego, and you can feel that, this is 100% my fault. I manifest this person to come forward to tell myself off, right? Then you make a good progress. Okay, you already battle your ego. Okay, so if you can be at that state right away, you can forward everything to master, because you recognize now that you cannot be in charge of your own reality. This whole creation begin with master, continue with master, and end with master as well. Okay.
Yes. I have one more question. Now, most of the time the thoughts are in control. Control means but sometimes the great master says that, hey, make sure that all the thoughts are clean to begin with. And sometimes there's a thought which was there. Now, what's the process of cleaning that thought?
Yeah, we cannot.
I do practice.
Okay,
I do practice something on the cleaning of the thought part of it. I just wanted to understand from your perspective, what's the process of cleaning that thought with the master's energy?
Okay, so that's two ways you can look at this. By cleaning your thought, do you cleaning the end result of the thought, or you cleaning the cause of the thought? Okay, if you want to clean the thought by, it's manifest now into that bad thought, this bad thought, and you try to clean it, it means you just try to clean the ending result of that manifestation of the thought. What if before that thought manifests, you already try to clean it? That's another technique. You look at it, you have very sharp awareness. Even anything before it arises into you, you already recognize it. This is not so good energy that about to manifest inside me now to become this pattern of bad thought. You can recognize that from very, very subtle. So the Buddha beautifully said about this. He said this word, atta kalapa. Okay, this atta kalapa, because Buddha meditate a lot, and he be able to use his mind to be like a microscope, to look into very deeper element. Maybe nowadays we say about quantum, right? We say about atom, right? The tiniest particle. So he said, if our cell, right, by this, using this observer, and this observer can recognize the tiniest particle that arise within our cell, which is having negative tendency, then we can take care of this cause before it become the effects. Do you understand? So this is two way, because we can never use our mind to correct our mind, right? But by using the technique of observing, we're not reacting, we observe it, because we see before it's actually manifest. It naturally that we not take this in. We not, like Buddha always say, if somebody bring a bad gift to you and you not receive that gift, right? So what this gift will be, right? So this gift will also return to the giver, right? So same, We refuse this to happen before it manifests. So this is a deeper technique that taught by Buddha 2,500 years ago. And also, if you listen to Ishwaji talk, you will know that he talked of the same technique. But I don't think that many people pick that up because maybe their awareness is not, sharp and be in the moment where they can see the tiniest particle within themselves. So they're not realizing that it is not sink in them yet. But explore what I said, because this is my direct experience. It's not your experience yet. So you can explore and come back to me like, hey, Sister Nay, I'm be able to see that now, the cause before it create the effects. Okay.
And the last question which I have is, what's the process of ignoring the mind?
Why you try to use your mind to ignore the mind? Then you create two minds to fight to one another, right?
That's
Yeah,
what Baba about, like, ignore
okay.
the ignorance.
Yeah, using your soul to ignore your mind. Okay. That's a better word. Why? Because your mind will always seek attention, right? When you give this mind a lot of love, and contentment, then the mind will not try to fight back. Just like the technique that our master say, that whatever thought arises inside you during the time of meditation, you ask that thought to join you, to recite the mantra together. So that's how we satisfy the thought. He did not say that, ignore that thought, push it away. Why? When you push it away, it always come back stronger, because it will collect with another thought that you pushing away too. So it's, you end up fighting with the whole army of your mind. And that your mind would not, satisfying. It's better to be friend with your mind than be enemy with your mind. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Okay, so thank you all of you to be with me today. I know all of your time is very precious, and I appreciate that you spend your time to be with me here today. So Master Grace to all of you, and a lot of love to all of you. And I believe that Ija have some announcement to make today. So hi Ija.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sister Nay, for your guidance and love as always. And to our brothers and sisters, thank you too for joining us. We are just happy to share that there will be a physical intensive meditation retreat. It's a 5 days IMR in Thailand, Prachimbury. So we have scheduled a 5-day IMR in Thailand 3 times this year. So it will be towards the end of May and June, August, and also November. So we will share more with you in weeks to come. So should you be interested, you may register with us once it's available. So do look out for our email. Yeah. And so before we end, if you have any questions or any message for Sister Nay, feel free to write in directly via email. So the email, we will put it into the chat. So do look out for our email. We will keep you posted for any upcoming virtual sessions or any announcements via email. Yeah, till then, thank you everyone.
Oh, and also about online IMR as well.
Okay, yes. So online virtual meditation, we will also have it. For the tentative schedules that we have for virtual meditation, it will be a 10 days IMR, 2 times this year, April and October. So again, we will share with you these dates and also the registration link via email. So this all the announcements will be via email. So just look out for our email for more details.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for those who cannot travel, because of any circumstances, you most welcome to join the 10-day IMR, okay, which is gonna be twice this year. But I'm highly recommend for all of you to come to see me physically in Thailand this year, as a brother here donate a house to be a spiritual meditation center. And now I'm trying very hard to redecorate and develop this center so I can welcome all of my friends here in Thailand. Okay, so looking forward to see all of you this year if you can come. Okay, so have a good day or good night for some. Okay, bye bye.
Bye, Sister Nay.
Thank you.
Sister Nay. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very much.
Sister May.
Bye bye.